welcome back. Today we are targeting shoulders and so much more. We're gonna work core, we're gonna work legs, shoulders, arms. You're gonna get a good workout. We're gonna be working with just basic dumbbells. If you have a kettlebell today, great, set it aside. If not, no worries. We're gonna use all sorts of dumbbells today. Have a mat handy too because we will be down on the mat as well. But for now, let's clear some space. Let's get warmed up here. It's beautiful, sunny in the gym today. Smiles are on. We're ready to kill it, yeah? All right, have some water handy as well. You will get sweaty. Separate the feet just hip width apart. Roll those shoulders up, around, and back, creating lots of mobility, movement, space within the shoulder girdle, within the rotator cuffs. And then reverse directions, roll them to the front. Up, around, through, and back, deepening the breath. If you've been running around like a maniac today, now's your chance to focus on the breath. Slow it down. Nice, good. Start to make small circles with the arms. I haven't talked enough, clearly. And then eventually making those circles a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. Locking it up, tightening up in through the core so there's no movement or swaying of that torso. Big shoulder circles, working out all the creaks, cracks. And then reverse directions all the way up, around, and back. Big circles with the arms. Create space, take up space here. Yeah, nice work, good. Take those arms out wide, deep breath in, and on the exhale, you're gonna give yourself a big juicy hug, maybe tuck the chin to the chest a few times, getting some mobility working through that neck. Good, and then open it up, one more inhale, exhale, wrap the other arm on top here. Give that chin a little tuck, open and close, yes, no. Well done. Good. Let's speed that movement up. Inhale, exhale. Really open up in through chest and shoulders. Soften through the knees as long as we're not locked out in through those knees. You're going to hinge forward at the hips, keeping with those arm flaps. So sitting those hips to the back. Shoulders are dropped down from the ears. All right, getting that blood flow to upper body. Here we go, here we go. Inhale, take it back up. Nice work. All right, taking the hands to the hips for now. We're just going to take into a side step. One side, then the other. If you're limited in space, keep it small. If you've got a little more room to play with, keep those lateral steps a little bit bigger, firing up those hips. Once you've got that movement, you're going to create some arm movements. Same arm, same leg, stretching up and through. So try not to collapse into the shoulders here, reaching those fingertips way up high, creating as much movement as you can. If you feel like I'm moving too fast here, slow the pace down. Maybe we're a little slower today. Work at your own pace, your own tempo. Do what you feel comfortable with. I'm just glad you hit play. And then from here, we're going to take the arm across, giving a little bit of a twist, rotation from the core, pivoting on that back toe. Very good. And then from here, we're going to add a little bit of lower body into it, getting a little half squat on the way down and through. If you really want to spice it up, maybe some dancers out there, we can create arm circles. Sticking with that rotation from the core. Shoulders are along the ride here. Take it for a ride. Down, around, and through. Can we go double arm circles here? Both arms at the same time. Whoa, yeah. We throw this one in Kangoo all the time. Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, taking those feet just hip width apart, coming into some body weight squats to start. Giving those toes a little wiggle at the bottom of the squat, making sure the weight is back in the heels, back in the hips. Locking it up into your front body. 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2. We're gonna add a little hamstring curl, kicking the heel towards the butt. At the top of that squat. Getting the blood flow to lower body now. 4, elbows back, activating into your back body. The movement here, the drive, comes from the core. 4, 3, 2, yeah, good. Take those feet wider than shoulder width apart, wider than hip width apart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, you're gonna dive it forward, little bend to the knees if you need to. Fingertips and then hands planting on the floor, walking yourself out to a plank. First plank of the day. Squeezing in through thighs, squeezing in through glutes. Nice work. Inhale here, exhale, push it right back up. Good, turn to the side so you can see me. Inhale, reach those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, dive it forward. Walk it out into that plank. Hit that solid plank first. Squeeze in through the thighs. I want you to tuck the right knee up in towards the chest. Hold for a second. Return that right foot back down. Same thing with the left. Get that strong squeeze of the core. One more, right? One more left. Amazing. Pike those hips up. Walk it right back up. Inhale, reach it up overhead. Exhale, back down, finding that plank. This time, right knee is going to come towards right elbow. Pause, squeeze. Return that right foot back down. Left knee comes around towards left elbow. Pause, squeeze. One more each way. Hands and shoulders are stacked. Good, hiking up and through the hips. Push, 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 up in through the shoulders. Inhale, up, overhead. Exhale, back down and around. One last time. Walk it out. Good. You need to drop to the knees here. You may tuck the toes. You're going to drop it down into the forearms. Pause for a second at the bottom. Push it back up onto the hands. Tuck the toes. Raise the knees back off. Drop the knees down into the forearms. Hold. Squeeze in through that core. Back up into the hands. Knees up. One more. Drop those knees down. Forearms. Hold. Back up on the hands. Push. Pike. Up. You. Go. Come on up nice and slowly from here. We're just going to jog it out. Shake those arms out. Roll the shoulders out. Let's fire it up here for about 30 more seconds. We're going to come into a side step. Over our reach. Same arm, same leg. Reaching up. Again, if the pace is a little bit faster or a little bit slower than mine, that's okay. The goal right now is just to get that blood pumping, heart rate going up, up, up. Let's go both arms here, single leg. We're here for about 15 more seconds. Then you have the option of holding into your low impact or joining me for 30 seconds of jumping jacks. It's a classic, never gets old. Ready, set. When you want to, let's jack. At any point in time, you can go back to those modified jacks. Good, we've got about 20 more seconds here. Making sure you're really absorbing in through the ankles, in through the knees, getting full range of motion in through those shoulders. Hang in there, 10 more seconds. Smiles are still on. Maybe a little bit warmer in here now. 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, good. Grab some water. Getting yourself set up mentally and physically for this awesome workout. It looks like this. We have 3 different circuits. We're going twice through each circuit, and then we have a 50-second hit interval in between each circuit, just to make sure that heart rate is spiked. I'm getting my timer set up. 1 resistance for 40 seconds, 1 core for 30 seconds. Like I said, twice through. We're going to grab 1 single weight for our first exercise. Weight's going to start in the right hand. Right foot stays planted. I'm moving with the left. I'm coming into a forward lunge. I'll go this way so you can see. Forward lunge. Foot comes back and through right away into a reverse lunge. If balance is not quite there, you can tap that toe in and through. Your way, we're keeping that right arm, shoulder locked up for the entire 40 seconds. Ready? Pop it up there. Keep it up. Let's go. 1 forward lunge, low into that bottom knee, and then reverse lunge. Whoop, we're offset here. So once you have the lower body movement figured out, let's pop that shoulder up even higher. Keep it up, locked out. Like I said, if you need to tap that toe in and through, to maintain that balance and support, you can. Move it through. Lots of indirect core working here. Pushing up, 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 strong into that right arm. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Set that weight down. We're down on the mat for our first round of planks. This is an offset plank. So we're going to be planking on the right forearm and on the left hand. So right elbow is directly underneath the shoulder, left hand is directly underneath the shoulder. Feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart, and we are holding here static plank for 30 seconds. Option to drop the knees at any time. You're on in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We are offset. Right elbow and forearm, left hand. Try not to transition the weight too much over to the right side. Hip levels should stay even. Now's your chance to slow the breath down. Slide the shoulders down from the ears. Focus on what you've got working here with that plank. Strong in through that core. Squeeze glutes, squeeze thighs. Even if we're down on the knees here, keeping those hips tucked under. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Stand it up. Weight is in the left hand this time. We're moving through with the right forward, right back for 40 seconds. Getting yourself set up. Push that left arm up. You're on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One lunge to the front, through, lunge to the back. Again, if you need to tap that foot on that way through, you may. Woo! Balance is offset. Lock that left arm up strong, strong, strong. Reach it up even higher towards the ceiling. So the lower body right here is a distraction from that tired left shoulder, from holding that heavy weight up. Less than 10 seconds. Keep going. 3 more. 2, 1. Amazing. Weight gets set down. Here we are, offset plank for another 30 seconds. Left forearm is down. Right hand is planted. Ready, set, go. Hit the mat. 30-second plank. Hips levels are even, shoulder levels are even. Sliding the shoulders down to the ears. Nice long necks here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe through. Keep it up, up, up. If you need to take those knees down, tuck the hips in and under with you. Modified plank. Feeling good so far? 5, 4, 3, 2. Good work. Done. You have 30 seconds rest, and we repeat that circuit all once more before we get into our hit. Now's your chance to grab a quick drink. Timer's on, timer doesn't lie. 30 seconds, it goes by quickly. Getting yourself set up, ready to go for round 2. So again, weight starting in the right hand. We're moving through, forward, back, lunge with that left side. You're on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Take it up. 40 seconds. Swing through lunges, keeping that right arm, shoulder strong up overhead. Round 2 will be a little harder. Now that we know what we're doing, though, you can focus more on the movement. Slow that movement down if you're shaky. Every time, I say, quality over quantity here. Don't worry about how many reps you get in. As long as that movement is done correctly, effectively, you're going to get results. Give me 5 more seconds. Hang in there. One more, finish off that movement. Yeah, all right, 40 seconds down. If that right arm is up overhead, we're taking that right forearm down into your plank hold. Deep breath here. You are on in 3, 2, 1. This is only 30 seconds. Last time with this right side down. Sometimes these static movements are the hardest. Pulling up and through those kneecaps if we're in that high plank. Squeezing through those glutes. Locking that belly button in and under, bring it up towards back body. You've got 10 more seconds. You can do this. Come on, set. Let's go. Last 40 seconds. Enjoy this, because we've got one more round of planks and then some HIIT coming up at you. Really locking, pushing up and through into that left shoulder overhead. Focusing in, finishing off this last round of lunges. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, setting that weight down. Last round of offset planks. It's only 30 seconds. You can do this. Getting set up. Left forearm, right hand. Elbow, left elbow under the shoulder. Right hand under the shoulder. Tapping those hips under, flattening at the back. Ready, set. Give me 30. Go. If you find those hips are offset, you can separate the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Starting to feel the heat now in through that core. Guess what? We've got one circuit down already. Time flies when we're having fun. 10 more seconds and you're down. Come on, come on, come on. Embrace that shake if you're shaking. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Come on down, clearing some room. If you have the kettlebell, grab the kettlebell. If not, you're gonna grab one single weight. We've got 50-second HIIT. I'm turning my heater off. One more heater. It's almost June, and I've still got the heater running. Okay, like I said, kettlebell or one single dumbbell, held top to bottom. You choose. It's a jack press. Oh yeah, yes it is. So you're gonna start with the feet together. You're gonna jack the feet out as we take that kettlebell overhead, comes back in, back to the chest, and then push out in front. All together, one out, one in. Lower impact option, it's just a side step, just like what we did with our warm-up. 50 juicy seconds. So choose a pace that you can maintain for that 50 seconds. You are on in 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. Let's work it through. We are only doing this exercise once for 50 seconds. So make it count. Put the effort in, put the work in, get through, get it done. You've got a whole minute rest after this. 20 seconds in, feeling fine. As I said, at any point, if you need to take it into that side step even for a few seconds, and then reset. Final 15 seconds. Move, upper, lower, working together. Hello, brain-body connection. 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! Oh yeah. Set that weight, set that kettlebell aside. You have a full minute rest as we prepare ourselves for circuit number 2. Like I said, shoulder focused, lower body, action in there as well. Whew. Wipe the sweat off your brow. You've got about 30 more seconds. As you rest, I'm going to take you through your second exercise. Weight's going to start in the left hand. You're coming into a lateral lunge, side lunge, the right side. So stepping all the way over to the right. Drop the chest, sitting back into the right hip. Feet come back together. We're taking that left elbow up onto the angle, top left corner. Bottom right, top left. So we're using anterior mid delts to create that movement, that high shoulder pull. 40 seconds, and then we're down into a plank. Getting yourself set up. For your first 40, right side lateral lunge, left high pull. Ready, set, let's go. Take it deep into that right hip and thigh. Feet come back together, pull it up high. Elbow up, on the angle, top left corner. Big strong pull, weight comes to the chest. Can be done with the kettlebell as well. Don't forget about that lower. Take a look, make sure the knee isn't traveling over top of the toe. If that's the case, you need to sit back into the butt, into those hips a little bit more. Guess what? 10 more seconds. This is your resistance. Slow this movement down. Pause and second, reset, check your form, and done. All right, finding your mat, one single weight or kettlebell. We've got a V-sit, push press. Exact same movement that we did with our jack press. One up, one out, only holding a V-sit. Heels down, toes up. We're leaning back just enough to feel that angling, that tightening of the core, pushing the weight up overhead and out in front. One up, one out. Ready, set, go. If you want a little bit more, you just lean it back further. Or we can take one foot up, one foot down. This is your 30-second core. Choose your modification, choose your way. Maybe if it's a little too much, you can just come into this seated position. Core is still working to keep that low back supported. 5, 4, 3, 2. Amazing. Guess what? We've got the other side. We're going to stand it on up. Weight comes in the right hand this time. We're lunging over to the left. Top right hand, corner pull with that shoulder. You're on in 5 seconds. Get it up there. Ready, set. Let's go. Over to the left, down into that left hip, up, top right hand corner with the elbow. Using the shoulder to create that pull, not the back. Biceps are working secondary here. Just like a squat, when you're down at the bottom of that lunge, you should be able to give those toes a little wiggle. We're not pressing into the front of the foot. All the way to the back. Chest drops down just a little bit, as long as it doesn't come lower than the hip. Give me 5 more seconds. Woo, feeling it now. 3, 2, 1. All right, rather than a V-sit push press in between, we're gonna come into a chair set high row. So we can use a single dumbbell, holding a nice close grip here, or if you have a kettlebell available to you, you can use that as well. Feet nice and close together. We're sitting down low to a chair sit hold. So again, weights back in the butt, back into the hips, weight nice and tight to the body. Both elbows are coming up high. All right, single dumbbell or kettlebell, you choose. Sit it down low, flatten through the back. Let's go, take it up high. Really, really important with this one to activate into that core, squeezing that belly button in and under. That's gonna help to support that low back. Keep it strong and protected. You've got 10 more seconds of these high pulls. Come on, keep it rolling through those hips. You got it, you got it. Last 3, 2, 1. Woo! Take it up, we've got 30 seconds rest, and then we start round 2. Grab a drink if you need one. Don't go too far though, these 30 seconds go by quick. Finding your single dumbbell. Shake it out. We are on in 10 seconds. Weights in the left hand. We're lunging over to the right side, left arm, cross body high pull. Woo! Are you ready? Let's go. Circuit number 2. Giver. Down low into that right hip and thigh this time. Up high, left, cross body high pull. If you're having trouble with this movement, break it down. Hit the side step. Hit it low first. Sit it low. Take the feet back together and then get that pull. Always an option to slow these movements down. Doing fine. 10 more seconds. Dig deep. Use those strong shoulders. Come on. Last 3, 2, 1. All right. Single weight. V-sit. Push press. So we're maintaining length in the spine. Reach that head up a little bit higher towards the ceiling. Weight starts into the chest. Lean it back. Ready? Let's go. 1 push up. 1 push out. Over and in front. Always an option to increase the intensity, raising 1 foot, or maybe both feet off. Or if you need to take it down a notch, just sit up a little bit higher. Work your way through this. Last time we got this one. 3, 2, 1. All right, quick stand up, quick change over. lateral lunge to the left, right arm, high pull. You know the drill. You're on in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last 40 seconds. Make each and every movement, every rep count. You showed up, you came here for a reason. What is that reason? For you? Your mental and physical health thanks you already. Woo, yeah. Having a hard time talking, that's a good thing. Let's talk more action here. We've got 10 more seconds. Lateral lunge, pull, again, lunge, pull, 5, 4, 3, 2, good work. Holding on to one single dumbbell or kettlebell. I'll use a dumbbell for this round. Feet are nice and close together. We're sitting it down low. Chair sit. High pull. Ready? Down low. Hold it. Pull those elbows up high. Weight comes right in front of the chest. Hold tight grip on the dumbbell. Control that weight. Coming back down. Do a check-in. Make sure those shoulders aren't rounded through. Up tall into your chest and back. Tighten up through the core even more. Engage it. Keep it strong. Keep it turned on. Hang in there. Give me 5 more seconds. You got it. You got it. And done. All right. Clearing some room for our 50-second hit. One kettlebell or one dumbbell. It's an alternating arm squat swing. So the weight starts in the right hand. Squatting it down, swinging it up, catching it with the left, catching it with the right. Again, exact same thing, done with the kettlebell. For 50 seconds, use those legs to get that force, get that drive up there. Are you ready? Are you with me? Let's go. You are only doing this HIIT interval once. It's 50 seconds, it's a long time, I know, but you're only doing it once. Use that to fuel you, to get you through. Hips low. Don't forget about those legs. They are big, strong muscle groups. They can last for a long time. That swing only needs to come up level with the shoulders. Guess what? We're halfway there. We've got only 25 more seconds. Squeezing in through those glutes at the top. Get through this, and guess what? We're on circuit number 3 already. Pass it off at the top. Let's go. Can you give me 5 more seconds? Yep, you got it, you got it, you got it. And done. Well done. 1 full minute rest. If that heart rate's up, just keep moving, walk around the room, shake the arms out, roll the shoulders out. Whatever you do, don't sit down. Keep moving. If you really find that heart rate is up, at any point in time, you can come into recovery. Hands on the thighs. Opening up into your diaphragm, breathing deeply. You got this. Circuit number 3 coming up at you. So for this next one, I suggest some lighter weights. I'm going to be using 8s or 10s. Might use 10s for the first round, 8 for the second round. We have a sunshine shoulder raise because the sun is shining here at the gym. So staggered stance, 1 foot in front, the other foot behind, a little bit of a bend to the knees. What this does, it forces that pelvis to tuck under so we're not digging or arching into that low back. Weights are going to start up overhead. A little bit of a bend to the elbows. I'm going to drop one arm around to the side. Palm stays facing away from the body the whole time. And then the other arm is going to drop up and around. So you're creating a half circle. If you're experiencing any clicking or grinding into that shoulder, always an option to make that movement, that circle, a little bit smaller. So keeping the weights just in front of the line of vision a little bit. So that is your first 40 seconds. Let's get yourself set up into that staggered stance. Tuck the hips, soften through the knees. Use that powerful stance to maintain balance and support of the torso. It helps when I get my timer up. Whew. All right, are you ready? Let's pop those weights up overhead. Inside of the dumbbells are touching. Lock that pelvis under. Ready? Let's go. Around and through, creating a half circle. Drawing a half circle with one arm, and then drawing it down and through with the other. So you've always got one arm up overhead. Similar to our swing through lunge, locking that weight overhead. Shoulder endurance, let's test it out. 20 down, 20 to go. Feeling fine here. Slow it down, use that breath. Exhale for the hard part of the movement. Inhale for the recovery phase. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yikes, take it back up, finish that off. All right, 30 seconds of our core. We're coming kneeling here. So we're gonna kneel on the right knee, left foot is up in front. We've got wood choppers. You can grab your kettlebell or you can grab one single dumbbell. Holding it up, down, top to bottom. So we are coming across top left corner, down to the bottom right hip. So that rotation, that pivot comes from the torso, comes from the core. For 30 seconds, getting yourself set up into position. Ready, set, let's go. 30. Inhale to raise it up, exhale down. Up high, on the angle, swinging around and through. So we're getting as much shoulder work in there as possible, rather than pushing it high-low. We're getting that full swing. That's why they're called wood choppers. 5, 4, 3, 2, yeah, good work. We're gonna stay kneeling for this next exercise. Arnold's shoulder press, more specifically. So we're on both knees. If kneeling isn't an option for you, you can grab a chair, you can go seated, or you can do this one from standing. This just forces us to use that core that much more, coming in this kneeling position. An Arnold shoulder press looks like this. Elbows are level with the shoulder. We're gonna point those elbows facing to the front, open them back up to starting position, then back up and over for double arm overhead shoulder press. There's your Arnold for 40 seconds. Ready, set, let's go. Push it up. Point those elbows to the front. Open it back up wide, up and over. So now that we've got the movement, try to limit any sway, any back and forth movements in through the core. Try to keep it stable the whole entire time. Slow it down. Not letting those elbows drop below shoulder level. Keep them up high, keep them turned on. Get through this and you've got 30 seconds rest. 10 more seconds. Yikes, woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take advantage of that 30 seconds. Roll those shoulders out, getting set up for round 2. Round 2 here of these sunshine shoulder raises. I'm gonna use the 8s. Yes, I am. No shame in that. Woo! All right. Round 2, starting in about 10 seconds. Work your way back up. Come on. Round 2, circuit number 3. This is it. Little staggered stance here. Soften through the knees. Tuck those hips under. Let's go. Come on. Finish this off with me. Pop those arms up. Ready? Go. Swing that arm down and around. Drawing a half circle with one arm and then the other. Shoulders are on fire. Mission accomplished. Hope yours are feeling the same way. Like I said, if range of motion or mobility is an issue, we can create that smaller movement. One arm at a time. Left that arm up there strong. We've got 10 more seconds. Finish off that 40 seconds. Full. Make it count. 5, 4, 3, 2, heck yeah. Amazing. Down to our kneeling wood choppers. This time we're going to be kneeling on the left, so right foot is in front. Holding that dumbbell or kettlebell, top to bottom, so it's coming up top right, down to bottom left. Rolling those shoulders back, squeezing into your upper back. Ready, set, give me 30, go, up. Taking that weight up and through. Try not to bend, try not to create any movement with those biceps. No, no, no. They've done their work. A little bit of twist coming from that core. 5 more seconds. Come on, you got this. 3, 2, 1. Heck yeah. Final exercise right here. Kneeling Arnold shoulder presses. So down onto both knees. 2 weights. 40 seconds. All right, you gotta help me get through this one. Pop those weights up overhead. Here we go, squeeze in through that core, lock those glutes in strong. Drop the elbows, level with the shoulders, out in front. Open it up high. This is our final 40 seconds resistance. All we have left is a 50-second hit just to finish it off. Oh yeah. Break that movement down if you need to. Pause, push, pause at the top, pause at the bottom. Do what you gotta do to finish off this 40 seconds. We've got 10 seconds to go. Shoulders are failing here. Try not to sink into those hips. Come on, keep it up strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ouch! Ooh, yeah. All right. Clearing some room. We have our final 50-second of hit. We need 2 lighter dumbbells. I'm going to use 10s. We've got 8s, 10s, 12s. We've got a push press. So the push comes from the legs, comes from the lower. The power comes from the lower body with this one. Popping those weights up to the shoulders. I know it's going to be tough to get them up there. Once you get moving, you'll be fine. You're going to squat it down. You're going to pop that right arm up overhead. Pop the left, pop both. Down into that little half squat. Like I said, shoulders are long for the ride for this one. It's all that lower body getting that push. You're on in 10 seconds. Do not give up yet. This is our final little push. Ready, set, let's go. Half squat, push right. Half squat, push left. Half squat, both. 1, 1, and double. Good. Use it. Those shoulders are tired. This is where lower body comes in. Driving back into those hips. Very, very forceful. Powerful, fast switch movement. You got it. Only 20 more seconds. Heart rate is up. Should be hard to talk at this point. Let's talk more action. Go. 5. And you are done. You are a rock star. Set those weights down. Brush it off. Amazing work. Keep moving, like I said. Pace the room. Walk some circles. Slow that heart rate down gradually. Find some water. If you're working out with a friend, give your friend a pat on the back. Well done, friend. Well done, you. All right, let's stretch those shoulders out. Coming onto the mat here. Whew. Sitting cross-legged, if that feels comfortable for you. If not, there's always an option to sit butterfly seat as well. Up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders up, around, and back. Setting the hands just gently on the knees here. Allowing those shoulders to stay locked down. Dropping left ear to left shoulder. We should feel a nice long pull in through right side, upper traps. With a lot of those overhead movements that we just did, does create a lot of tension. We tend to tighten up in through the shoulders. Shoulders tend to rock up towards the ears. So I'm going to open it up. If you want to deepen this stretch, you can take same side. So for me, it's the right side. And I'm going to walk the fingertips away from the body a little bit more. Deepening the breath. And return that back to midline. Roll the shoulders up around the back again. And then other ear to shoulder. Make sure the ear comes to the shoulder, not the shoulder to the ear. Finding a stretch other side of the neck. And then walk those fingertips away. If you need to deepen it, if it's a good enough stretch here, hold it here. Yeah, good work. Interlacing the hands behind the small of the back, or grabbing one wrist with the other hand, up to you. You're gonna tap the chin in towards the chest, and you're just gonna dive it forward. Let the head, neck, and shoulders become heavy, melt it down. And then from here, you're just gonna let those arms lift off the small of the back. So creating some opening in through front of the shoulders here. Nice and slowly coming up from here. We're gonna take ourselves through into a tabletop, so on hands and knees. Hands are stacked under shoulders, knees are stacked underneath hips. If you worked your shoulders hard enough today, you will find it a struggle just to hold this position here. No worries, we are stretching. All the resistance is done. Taking that right hand, reach it all the way up. Get a nice big twist up towards the ceiling. And then as you come down, that right hand's coming through underneath the left arm. We're going to bend the left arm, allowing the right tricep, right shoulder to really settle into the floor. Setting the side of the face, right side of the face on the mat, as long as there's no pressure on the head. So we're shifting the weight to the back, into the hips. Should be feeling a nice big pull in through back of the shoulder, rotator cuff. Allowing yourself to come up from there, reset, stack the hands underneath the shoulders. Take it left side, so reach those left fingertips up all the way up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to dive it down and through. Left hand comes under the right, allowing that left shoulder this time to sink in towards the floor. Again, shifting the hips to the back, allowing the head, neck, shoulder to come down. Settle gently into the mat. Working your way up nice and slowly from there. Job well done. Thank you for joining me for shoulders. I hope you liked it. Leave a like, leave a comment below. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. Have a great day.